Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a makeup video because I've done a couple of food stuff, so I'm trying to, kind of switch off really. So we're going to do something really easy. And I know a lot of the videos I had are like, really simple, whatever. But for some viewers, it might not be simple enough or it's still too many steps. So I'm gonna do completely simple as simple can be, because I can be a little extra even when I say it's simple. To most people it's like, Abby, that's not simple, that's still a lot of steps. So we're gonna do a video where I'm gonna do a look that is more laid back and not like really a glamorous look, but it's still like pretty and everyday and simple, like as simple can be. I mean it this time. I'm gonna do it. So along with that, I had bought the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation, and I actually like this foundation. I really love this foundation. This is more for, your skin but better type coverage. It's not full coverage, which, I love my full coverage, but I've been trying to get into the more not so heavy. And since it's summertime, you don't want anything so heavy because it's hot. Especially my skin gets a little cakey after a couple hours. I love this. It makes my skin look really amazing. Of course, that's, up to you. I have sensitive skin for the most part, and it doesn't bother me, which is good. So we're gonna put this on today, but I already like this foundation a whole lot. So if you're more of a person that likes your skin but better, you're just enhancing what you got pretty much, this is a good foundation, and plus it's buildable, so you can always put more on, but not too much, just enough. But anyway, so let's get started because I'm rambling. So first of all, we're gonna get our primer on, and I'm gonna use the NYX Honeydew Me Up this time. I've been using the Milk Hydro Grip, but this stuff is coming right off afterwards, so I'm just kind of gonna use this one. This is a good primer, by the way. Nothing wrong with this primer. I just, when you get primers or new stuff, you kind of mess with the new stuff rather than the old stuff. So that's pretty much what happened with this. And if you hear a lisp in my voice, I'm sorry. I think my wisdom teeth are finally trying to make an appearance, which my mouth does not agree with. So it's really painful right now, and it's a little swollen. So yeah. All right, so now we're gonna get into the foundation, and I'm gonna show you the consistency real fast. I know this is not like a review, but like watch when I turn this over. You see how runny that is? It's very like a natural finish. So it's not like luminous. It's kind of luminous, but it's not that luminous. So I think it's called natural finish or silk finish. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dot our face. And by the way, I'm actually kind of walking by faith when it comes to this because I don't have my contacts in. To be honest, I didn't feel like putting them on. So yeah, I'm just kind of going by faith here because I can't really see. Hopefully, I get the foundation where it's supposed to be. We'll see. But I got this mirror to help me look a little bit closer, so. my foundation is on. Like I said, it has like a little bit of a luminosity to it, but it's not too much. Like I don't feel oily or anything. I like how it makes my skin feel. It feels lightweight. If you're wanting that type of thing, like this is it. But anyway, so we're gonna move on to concealer, and I'm gonna just use an e.l.f. concealer because, you know, there's one I want to try. It's like I think it's a Revlon Candid concealer. I saw Tati's review of it, how it's more of like it's very brightening, it's really good. And also it's not so heavy at the same time, I think she said. I'm gonna try that, so let me know if you want me to review it or you want to see how it looks. I'm more than happy to do a lot of drugstore products because a lot of the public, you know, can't afford like $30 concealers, and I'm included in that thing. So I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just saying, like, if I'm more than happy to review drugstore products and, you know, get a great look for a lot less money. Of course, I like my expensive products when I can purchase them, but a lot of the time for me, I like to use drugstore because it's just cheaper, more accessible. There we go. Just brighten things up a little bit. I got hair in my face. Okay, so concealer is on. We're gonna use a powder to set it. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder in the shade Fair, I think. What shade is this? Yeah, Fair. 05 Fair. And I'm just gonna take my Morphe brush here and I'm gonna do a very little bit. And I'm just gonna make sure I press on here. Make sure I don't get any creases. Do a dab of this, a dab of that. In the under eye area, on my nose. And I'm just using excess because you don't want, for me, I'm like combo. I'm more dry because I can be oily sometimes, but I'm most of the time dry. So I used to bake and stuff, and I come to realize that that's not what I should have been doing. And of course, like, you know, makeup is all about learning and learning about your skin. So like, you know, for those who are starting out, don't be afraid to test stuff out. Of course, if you don't test things out, you don't find out, like, you know, if you're sensitive skin, if you're dry, if you're oily, you know, every skin is different. So, all right. So now that we have the concealer on, we are now gonna move on to eyebrows. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows real quickly, and then we'll move on. So eyebrows are going to be done to the best of my ability. I can't really tell if they look good or not. They kind of look good to me, but then I could be completely wrong. So, I mean, just know that my eyebrows don't always look like this. I think I did okay, but I'm not sure. Ugh, that's what I get for not wearing my contacts. Anyway, so now we're gonna move on to eyes. And let me tell you, it's very easy. For me, if I'm gonna have a completely, you know, not plain, I should say simple eyeshadow look, it's gonna be with a glitter on my lid. So all I'm gonna do is, you can do it with primer, like eyeshadow primer, but you know, not everybody's gonna buy eyeshadow primer. So I'm just gonna use a concealer here. And I'm going to put like the tiniest bit on both eyes. So that will do. And I'm going to blend it in. Ooh, don't fall, please. I'm going to blend it in. The reason why I'm doing this is because, you know, depending on the shadow you want to use, you want to make sure that you have a clear canvas. That way when you put colors or whatever it may be on your lid, it'll come out better. Alright. Alright, so there you go. There's my lids. So I'm going to get into my 39S palette. Of course, you don't have to have this. I'm just using a shade in here, and you can find any shade similar if you'd like. But this one in the center, I love this shade. It's beautiful, it's sparkly. So I want to use this shade right here. And honestly, I can't tell you the shade name because I lost the little paper on here. But this is the 39S palette. So I'm going to use the shade in the center here. And I'm going to use my finger like I always do and put it on my lid. All right, so I know you can't really see it, but like in the sunshine, it looks so pretty. But just that shade on its own is actually really beautiful. So yeah, that's pretty much the eyes. So we're gonna finally we're gonna go ahead and put on some mascara. We're not putting on any lashes or anything. We're gonna keep everything really just simple. All right, let's see if I can find my mascara. So I'm just gonna get my Lash Paradise. All right, so this happens a lot, but I'm gonna close my eyes. You see the mascara on my eyelids? This happens all the time. It's easy way to fix it is to let it dry, just like let it sit there, and then you're gonna scratch it off, and then you can just reapply the eyeshadow back on there to fix it. So I know it's there, so just give me a second and let it dry, and then you won't see it anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. So now we're gonna move on to bronzer, and we're gonna keep it real simple. I have the Physicians Formula in the bronzer right here. So I'm just gonna use just bronzer, no contour. I'm not gonna do any extra stuff to it. So we're just gonna suck in our cheek and kind of put this where we want to. So that's it for the bronzer. We can just, if you want to, you can just put a little bit of bronzer on your nose. So just, you can use a big brush, little brush, whatever. I'm just gonna brush them on there just to add a little something to it. But, so we're just gonna do that, you know, not too much. So we're gonna put that up. Now we're going to do blush. And you know, this is up to you, but a lot of people have been doing is putting the color on the cheeks and also putting it on their nose. That's the thing right now. I've never been one to do that, but I'm not gonna say no to it. Oh, by the way, I'm using the shade Delight right here for the blush, right there. Anyways, I was saying the thing right now is everyone's putting on blush on their nose, which I'm just gonna do that today. It gives a more, I guess, youthful look, or like it looks like you've been outside when you haven't. So I think that's what people are trying to go for right now. So I'm just doing that for today, because why not? So, ooh, I look like I've been outside. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I look like I've been outside all day long. I don't know, it don't look too bad. Pretty good. All right, so there's the blush. Now we're gonna do highlight, and you know my tried and true is my Carli Bybel palette from BH Cosmetics. I think for this one, because this is more of like a gold sheen, we're gonna do the gold shade right here, and we're gonna highlight. I'm gonna use a small brush today, and just highlight the high points of my face, along with the brow bone right there. That's what I like to do. I think this is what Rihanna does. Like, she just does the whole shebang right there to get like a beautiful highlight. But yeah, so we're gonna highlight here. Go to the brow bone, go back around, just get that color. Ooh, beautiful. All right, let's get our blush brush and kind of just meld that together. Last but not least, we're gonna do lips. We're gonna use the Pixie's matte liquid lip in Au Naturel. And what we're gonna do here is we are going to kind of dot that on there, and we're gonna do a little bit of that action, and we're gonna dab this into our lip here, because some people just don't like a lot of lipstick, and that's perfectly fine. You just want a little like touch of something. Yeah. All right, I think it's time to scratch off the eyeshadow. So hold on for a second. All right, so I pretty much scratched it off. So now we're going to put a nice gloss, and we're just gonna put that in the center. And I think we are done, guys. So this is the look right here. I don't have the best hair for this right now. I love this look. It's, you know, a lot more simplistic. I wanted to be able to reach those who, you know, are not all about the extra stuff and just want to stick to the simple stuff and, you know, do a little something to their face, but not too much. I wanted to reach those viewers, and I think I did it. Like, I think I really did make it simple, I think. But I love this look. It's natural, pretty much. You don't have to do a whole bunch of shadows to make a look beautiful. You can do just one eyeshadow and it looks absolutely stunning. The foundation, the L'Oreal foundation is, like I said, amazing. I like the way it makes my skin feel. So if you guys want to try this out, I would highly recommend it. I'm in the shade 455. Let's see, what shade, is that just number 455? Yeah, I guess so. So I'm in the shade 455. And it works for me. I love it. It feels good. I'm probably gonna be wearing that more often for this summer. If you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel, join my little family that I have created. I know this is a small channel, but I'm going to grow it. My goal is to grow it and share the love of makeup with everybody. Please let me know what else you would like to see. I'm kind of like, you know, I'm kind of at like, I can't decide like what I want to do. So if you guys could help me out and give me some pointers on what you would like to see, or any challenges or anything like that that you would want me to try, that would be super awesome. Anyway, I'm rambling again. I love you guys, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.